everyone, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny, and my video today is sharing with you the August Sew Hayley Jane box. So it's literally just arrived today. I caught the post lady as I was coming back from my walk from town, and yeah, because I've had a few days off work. So yeah, I was really happy that this arrived literally on the doorstep just now. So I have opened it, had a quick little look inside, really enjoy what's inside the box, so can't wait to share it with you. So for anyone that doesn't know about Sew Hayley Jane, I will link the website down below, and you can get 3 different types of tiers. You can get a mini box, a classic box and a luxury box. They all have different levels of, you know, fabric length, or whether they're a designer fabric, you know, you get different sort of gifts and things. But yeah, I will leave that down to you to have a look at if you like. If you do want 10% off your first box, you can use the code Michelle10 at checkout, and yeah, you can get 10% off your box. So let's have a look inside. So if I open up the box, you are greeted with, don't want to give the game away of what's inside. You're greeted with some yellow tissue paper. I don't know why, but this shade of yellow looks different to what it normally is. It's like a sort of darker sort of sunflower yellow, whereas normally it's a bit brighter and more lemony yellow. Could just be me though. And yeah, once you open up the tissue paper, there are loads of goodies inside. So every box has a theme, and the theme this time is spots and dots. So kind of thinking like, oh, what could that be? And yeah, I think she's done really well actually with the box. I will share what's in the box very, very soon. I'll just give you a quick flick through of the magazine. So you have a little introduction from Hayley. As usual, she explains her thoughts and things behind the box, you know, where the fabrics have sort of come from, etc. And we've got an interview with the Lemon Patch. Now I'm really intrigued on this because they do have a little gift inside the box, but they do lots of like sewing labels and things. So I can't wait to check some of those out. They've put a few examples of some of their sewing labels up there. They look really nice, so I am definitely going to head over and have a look at them because I've never heard of them before. We've also got a make of the month, and this is Siobhan, who's made the Friday Pattern Company, I can never say it, is it Sagaro or Serraro set, however you pronounce it, in the lovely blue viscose linen that was in a previous box. It looks really nice in that. And we also have 3 boxes, 3 makes. So I'm not going to share 2 of the ladies' makes because it might give the game away of what the fabric is. But one gets the mini box where you get 1 metre of fabric. One gets the classic box, which is the same as me, where you get 2.5 metres of fabric. And then one gets the luxury box, which is you can get up to 3.5 metres of designer fabric. So Esther got the classic box, and she made the Sabina skirt, which is actually from the little pomegranate. It's a little pattern that she created. I think it's free pattern as well. So yeah, that looks really, really nice. I have seen a few people make that. Then we have Gemma, who got the mini box, and she made a cropped tie vest. It was a simplicity pattern, S8927. That looks very, very cute, and out of 1 metre of fabric as well. That's great. And then Laura, I will show you Laura's one because she got the luxury box, which is the fabric I don't have in mine. She made the Jennifer Lauren kinfolk dress, which actually I have had my eye on that. It does look really, really nice. And the fabric in this month's luxury box is an art gallery fabric, and it's a cotton. And how beautiful is that dress? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It definitely is a pattern that I would like to try. And then we've got a Fat Quarter project from Tamlin, who's from Sewn on the Tyne. I'm sure you know all of Tamlin, and she's given you instructions on how to make a lovely little lanyard, which is a great idea, especially if you work, you know, in sort of like retail or offices where you have to maybe have like keys or a name badge or something like that. I do tend to wear a name tag every now and again, especially if I visit other offices. So I could maybe make one, a little funky one to take with me. And of course she explains exactly how to make that up. And then we've got on here another little section, which is from Tamlin, and it's all about free patterns that you can get online. This is an absolute brilliant little section. So we've got like a little bucket hat for a child on there. We've got an ironing board cover. We've got the little crowns. I see loads of people making these at Christmas time. We've got a little pouch here and a little eye mask. And I know that Tilling the Buttons eye mask, I've seen that going around as well. So that's a really nice little section added there as well if you want some free little sewing patterns. And then you've got Hayley's little links. So this is about, you know, anything she's reading, watching that she wants to share. So yeah, she's got a few little bits there. I have to admit, this book, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, I actually have downloaded that as an Audible book, and I do mean to listen to that. That is on my list to watch. We've got National Trust Book of Scones. Yummy. And then we have oh yes, Hayley did a tutorial on the is it the Maeve skirt on there, so yeah, she's done that. And then Blackbird on Apple TV. I don't have Apple TV, so I can't necessarily watch that, but yeah, it's just nice to have a few little ideas there for her. And then we've got a So Hayley Jane subscriber profile, and this is Becky, so you can read all about Becky. I love what she's made with the, this was from a recent luxury box, and it was like a crepe in this gorgeous like bubblegum pink with this sort of confetti print. I think it was a Lady McElroy one. That's absolutely gorgeous, love that. And then we've got a hello from the Made My Wardrobe, which is, I believe, the pattern that came in the luxury box, because the luxury box has a pattern. Can't share that with you because it's got a discount code on there. But I will show you the blouse that they're showing off there, which looks stunning. I love that. Really pretty. And then we have pattern picks from the fold line. So they always give you a little bit of inspiration of maybe what you could make with the fabric in the box. And then we've got the Makers Gallery. And you may notice if you have the magazine in the Makers Gallery, who is this person? It's me. So yeah, Hayley was shared my jumpsuit, my Simplicity jumpsuit that I made from the viscose linen fabric. So that's really nice. It's just, it's always so exciting when you see yourself in like a magazine. It's like, whoa, famous. So yeah, and of course you've got everyone else who's made something as well. I always enjoy this page because then you can see if there's anyone new on Instagram who you want to follow or get any inspiration. Really like that. And then at the back it lists what is in each box, and then if you want to make any notes there as well. So that is the magazine. So on to the goodies inside the box. I will share with you first off the sweet treat. So the sweet treat this time is Jazzles. Now I know instantly I won't be having these because these are my husband Stuart's favourite little chocolate treat. So I'm going to give him this as a little, there we go, I love you husband, there we go, I've got my box of goodies, you can have some sweets. Because I'm lovely. And then also we've got a zip. This is a lovely invisible zip in grey. So nice little invisible zip there, so that would be nice to add into the stash. Also the little gift, which is from the lemon patch, is the labels which I shared from the magazine. Now these ones, I don't know if you can quite see, I might have to open it for you to be able to read them. Let me just open it quickly. They are these little labels saying, well, I do love spots. And they're like little Dalmatian print. How cute are they? So you get a whole little pack of those. So if I ever make anything with spots on, that is the label that will be going in. Really, really nice. And I think you get 5, I think, in a pack, which is lovely. So I'm definitely going to check them out because I haven't heard of them before and I do love a sewing label. And then on to the fat quarters. Now the fat quarters, the theme was dots and spots. And these are really nice and they're in like that sort of monochrome, you know, black and white. So you've got, similar to the sewing labels, that little sort of Dalmatian-y sort of type print, which is really nice. You've got this one, which is like a sort of a vine type sort of print, I guess. And then this one, which is like sort of like tile print, or maybe even sort of black and white giraffe style print, I guess. And then a classic black and white polka dot, which is lovely. Really like that one. So those are really practical. I think those ones, like, they're really nice if you want to make little gift bags or something, you know, for you know, something that isn't too, you know, bright and colourful. They are really, really nice, those, and they go together really nicely too. And then the fabric. So my colour, there were 2 colourways in this box, and I'm very happy with the colourway I got. I got this one, which is this lovely purpley sort of mauve colour. Really pretty. And the fabric, it's one of my favourite fabrics. It is a double gauze, and it is this one. And can you see on there are lots and lots of little dots, and the dots, they're shiny. So they're gold dots, and they are sort of on the fabric, so they are raised, so you can feel that it does have texture to it. So number 1 rule, if you get anything like that with a texture on, when you iron it, have to iron it on the reverse, because if you iron it on the top, most likely this could melt and ruin your iron and your fabric. So just top tip there, if anyone has got this fabric, yeah, make sure you iron it on the reverse. But it's lovely. I love those gold dots, and yeah, you get 2.5 meters of this one. Now, what I do really like about this is, a few months back, there was a double gauze in the box, which was actually more or less this exact same colour. And it had little white butterflies on. And I made a pyjama set from it, which I will insert a picture here so you can have a look at it. And I really liked that. And I must admit, when I got that fabric, I loved the colour of it so much. But because it had the butterfly print on it, I wasn't 100% sure on making it into something that I'd wear kind of, you know, out. I thought the butterflies might have looked a little bit childish or a tiny little bit naughty. So I made pyjamas from it, which I love those pyjamas. They are probably like my favourite pyjamas that I wear. But I must admit, when I saw this and I saw that it had the glittery sort of foil dots on, I thought, brilliant, I can make this into a dress because it doesn't have like the little butterflies on. And I love this colour. It does come in a denim blue colour as well, which would have been absolutely beautiful as well, but I'm so pleased that I got this gorgeous mauve colour. So what I'm thinking of making from this is, it's one of 2 patterns, and I don't know quite which one I'm going to do. I'm either going to make the Cocoa Wawa Crafts honeycomb dress, which is a lovely little shirt dress, and it has little waist ties that you kind of bring in, and it kind of creates that nice little waist. And I have made one in double gauze in a mustard, and I absolutely love it. But I made contrasting black ties with it, and the ties that I actually made out of cotton, so they do actually stick out quite a bit, like the bow actually sticks sort of out and away from the dress, which is nice, but I do find it a little bit annoying sometimes. So I've always wanted to make another double gauze honeycomb dress, so I thought this one would be beautiful. Either that, or I have also always wanted a double gauze deer and doe myosotis dress. I have made the myosotis dress once before. I made it in a viscose twill, which was gorgeous, but I have always wanted a double gauze one as well. So I don't know which one to make, but most likely it's going to be one of those dresses because they are a little bit similar, but they just both have slightly different details to them. So I'm not 100% sure which one I'll do, but yeah, I think it will be that. But I love double gauze, and I really am happy with this because, as I say, I did want to make something out of the other one with the butterflies on, but yeah, I just kind of thought the butterflies weren't quite me for going out in. So now I've got the exact colour that I wanted, that I can actually make a dress out of. So very, very happy with that. And yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone else makes with it as well, because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. Okay, so that was the So Hayley Jane August box. Let me know what you think. Do you like the fabric? Do you like working with double gauze? I do know that it is a little bit of a love-hate fabric. I'm definitely team love double gauze. And yeah, if you got the box, what colourway did you get? I'd love to know. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you did enjoy, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will speak to you very soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.